Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me for your July general read. Please remember that this is still a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody, and that includes cross-watchers. Please switch the energies around if it applies, but never try and force a timeline to fit. If it's not your story this time, then it's absolutely okay to just leave it be. You'll normally find that the bits that don't hit the mark for you, they are actually part of somebody else's timeline. So as always, you take the bits that are resonating for you and you leave behind the bits that don't. Right, so let's get into this for you then, Virgo. Virgo Collective, please, for July. Virgo Collective for July, please. Okay. Right, so you've got the wise women of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. Right, so with this particular card, Virgo, the immediate thing with this, there's very much the energies here of somebody should know better, right? You're going to have to take this how it resonates because it could be either way, right? And you might have to compromise with somebody throughout July, and there's a need here to make sure that you're coming from a place of integrity, or switch it around. You have to make sure that the individual that you're dealing with is coming from a place of integrity. This card, Virgo, is indicating that it's time for you to be honest about what you want with this card. You're going to have to remain true to your word, because this card is literally all about honesty paying off. A compromise cannot always be reached. So you're going to have to make sure that you're being completely honest with yourself here. Again, it's you are going to have to switch this as it fits. This is very much the energies, Virgo, that throughout the month of July, there's going to be somebody here that presses your buttons, right? And you're going to have to remain loyal to yourself and make sure that you're not taken off your chosen path, okay? There's somebody in your energies that is really, it's like they're trying to tell you something when you know that it's not that way. This isn't a great energies, okay? I'll be completely honest with you. It's very confusing, it's very testing, and it feels really unnecessary as well, because it feels, Virgo, that you're dealing with quite a selfish individual here, that is basically expecting you to surrender your own happiness for their own. So yeah, we'll see what comes out of your tarot, but so far it's looking very much like on this occasion you're going to have to choose yourself. Right, so I'm going to speed up this part of the video for you, Virgo, so you're not sitting watching me shuffle through your card deck, because I don't hand pick out the cards, I let them come out. So it does take a little bit longer. Right, so let's get into this for you then. Virgo Collective, please, for July. Okay, Virgo, so as always, please take the zodiac information with a grain of salt. Some individuals find the information useful and others not so much. Right, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Sagittarius, a Leo. You've got Leo energy here, Aries. You could be dealing with so you've got Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You've got Taurus. So Virgo, your current energy is the Star and the Nine of Wands. Now, the nine of Wands indicates somebody who has been put through the battles, right? It's a card of persevering. So currently you're trying to be focused on yourself. You're trying to focus on your own healing. And in the meanwhile, you've got an individual in your energies that is trying to make out that you're being selfish. They are trying to take you off your current path, and it's like this individual is actually being really unfair, because they're trying to make you choose between yourself and them, and every single time you should choose yourself. You should choose your own happiness before you put others first. It's that whole you can't pour from an empty cup. There's a very selfish individual in your energies, Virgo. It's like they see that you're currently trying to do what is best for you, and they're making you out to be selfish. So again, strength. That's the card of strength, courage and diplomacy. I don't think that you can be diplomatic with that particular individual. I don't think that you can compromise with them. I don't think that they are going to listen to anything that anybody else has to say, because they are utterly selfish. Utterly. And you're now in the energies of, you've made your final decision. You're not going to put any more energies into this particular connection, whatever this is for you. And you're looking towards your own future here. You're dealing with an individual who is very cold. They're quite manipulative. They're a bully, basically. The King of Swords in reverse is somebody who is just a bloody bully. There is no two ways about it. They throw their weight around as and when they please. They're selfish, they're greedy, they're manipulative. They're a fucking bully. So this explains exactly why that card came out for you at the start. Because for those where you're dealing with an individual like that, there literally is no other choice but for you to pick yourself. Obviously, you'll have to switch this as it fits. For the most part, I'm not feeling that it's Virgo that's being the bully, to be completely honest with you. I'm really not. Because, especially before I switched off the comments on my channel, the most hate and venom was actually on the Virgo videos. So somebody here is either a total bully or they're dealing with somebody like that. And for the most part, you're dealing with somebody that's like that. You're dealing with somebody who is my way or the highway. And you've gone, oh, okay, we'll see about that. You're following your own path here, Virgo. You've made your final decision about this individual and you've had enough. There is no take backsies with this, and you are charging ahead with your own life. It's there again, 2 of Wands, future planning, building for the future. Now, I'm going to have to issue a bit of a warning here for you, Virgo, because for some of you, this bully is coming back into your energies expecting money. So you will have to take it as it resonates, but there is somebody here in your energies that's coming in purely for money, trying to get some money off you. For somebody here, Virgo, you're moving on from an individual who would never make the commitment to you as well. It's like they would constantly make the promises to you, but they would never deliver. And now it's like you've picked up your energies and you've started investing in either someone or something else, because it's like you're making that full commitment now to yourself rather than waiting for whoever this individual is to make the commitment to you. So you're definitely planting new seeds here with the 7 of Coins. You're growing something new. And I'm seeing that actually you're going to be really, really successful with this. Some Virgo have even had a bit of a makeover here with the Queen of Wands energies. So it's like, I don't like it when the word is overused, but genuinely, there is a Virgo here who has been dealing with a fucking narcissist. Genuinely. And that narc is coming back round towards you, Virgo. So you're gonna be put to the test here, I'm afraid to say. You're definitely going to be put to the test by this individual. They are coming back in, all right? They are still in your energies. They're still, even though the Page of Swords isn't here, I can feel it really, really strongly. And it's really irritating me, actually, these energies. Because it's like you've broken free from this individual. You started investing in yourself and making yourself a brand new life. And all of a sudden, this shitbag is coming back in saying, you know, gives another chance. They see something that they want. They see that now you're looking great, you've got confidence, you're doing really, really well for yourselves, you've got your finances on track, you've got your life back on track, everything's looking up, the sun's shining, you're enjoying your life, and then this fucking prick is coming back in and trying to take from you again. It's going to put you to the test, Virgo, because you're still healing. Healing from that kind of situation, it takes a long, long time. And I'm talking, it can take years to heal from an individual like that. Years. You're still vulnerable. This individual, they are very, very good at emotional blackmail. And I'm seeing really clearly here that this is an old lesson that is coming back in towards you, Virgo. Virgo, you've already been down this path with this individual. You don't need to go down that old path. You genuinely don't. You have come so, so far. You have been more successful without this individual in your life. It's not recommended that you invite that particular individual back into your life. It really isn't. They're going to try, definitely. They're coming in, offering you everything that you ever wanted as well is all fake. It's all going to be broken, empty promises, just like before. Non-committal. See, your guidance, Wheel of Fortune, Hanged One, Seven of Swords, the Emperor. This is in your guidance. Your first two cards is literally telling you, do not act just yet. Now is not the time. It's not the right time for you to be dealing with this situation because you're still quite vulnerable. You're not in the correct frame of mind to make any kind of decision. And whoever that King of Swords in reverse energy is, they know this. This is somebody that is trying to take advantage of your good nature. Seven of Swords, lies, deceit, lying through omission. Thievery can be. It's not great. So while this read isn't the best read that you could have had, granted, it should serve as a warning to those Virgo who are still going through the healing process from this bastard bully, whoever this is. You're still vulnerable to their words. You're still vulnerable to their energies. You have to sit in your power here with the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who's a boss, or it's you being the boss of your own world. The Emperor also protects their empire. So there is protection that is needed here, Virgo, from this particular individual. You need to protect your energies, your property, your finances. This is a very, very dangerous individual, the King of Swords in reverse. Especially when they've been sitting there and they've seen that you're moving on to bigger and better things. They've seen that you're looking amazing, you're getting your life back on track, you're starting to build yourself back up, and then all of a sudden they come knocking on your door again. That is not acceptable. Further clarity, please, for the Virgo collective. Virgo, never ever feel guilty for picking yourself. Never. And if anybody tries to make you feel bad for choosing you, that tells you straight away everything that you need to know about that particular individual. Further clarity, thank you. Is there anything else for the Virgo collective, please? Right. So we've got the Siren. Alluring, seductive, enticing, mysterious, threatening, vindictive, rebellious. Yeah, this is an individual who you still... It's the love that you had for this individual. They have weaponized it. That's what that is. Axe. Breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment and abandonment. We've got shy, nervous or too nervous to ask. It only takes a minute. The answers may be in second guess. Sword in the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honour, protection, power and ascending. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase and preparing for union. Okay, Virgo, it's time for you to stop the pattern with this particular individual, right? You have to. You can't keep going round and round in circles with this individual. They're destructive. They don't give a crap about anybody but themselves. There's going to be a revelation here When you tell this individual no, at that point they are really, really going to show you their true colours. They might even put you in a situation where you're second guessing yourself. This individual seems to think that they can click their fingers and you'll go running. They seem to think that they can tell you to jump and you'll say, oh, how high? It's time for you to turn the tables here on this individual, Virgo. For your own sanity, you have to turn the tables on this individual. It's time for you to ascend. Got anything else, please, for Virgo Collective? Right, so this individual has got closure issues, Virgo, because for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, you're actually moving on to a brand new connection that has triggered the King of Swords in reverse, right? They're jealous. They kept you in a codependent state of mind, right? There is a true love in your energies. And see, with this, keep an open mind. Your brand new connection, they are going to treat you completely the opposite from the situation that you've come out of. Completely opposite. It's like a breath of fresh air with that particular individual. Is there anything else, please? Right. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Right. Look deep within your heart and you'll feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality is surrounding you at present. Enjoy it and wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay, Virgo. This is what's been going on. Because you've changed up your energies after moving away from that bully that tried to keep you small and codependent, they are coming back in towards you, right? They still have an element of they've got some kind of hold over you still, because you haven't totally healed from that situation. Don't rush your healing process, because that is going to take a long while yet, because the amount of damage that that particular individual did it runs deep. Right, because they're coming back in, they're seeing that you've made all of these amazing changes to your life. They're basically coming in trying to take a slice of your pie, right? Don't rush anything, because at the moment you have to pick yourself. You have to. In the meanwhile, you've got an energies here of an individual who, I'm not feeling that they've come in yet. I'm feeling that this is an energies that is on the way in towards you, right? You're calling in a true love connection. It's like you're being the magician. You're attracting your true love towards you, because you've changed up your energies from that, right? So don't feel that you have to take this individual back, because for some of you, they have knocked your self-esteem so much that they actually have you believing that they are the best that you're going to get. It's wrong, it's false, it's a lie, it's bullshit, right? They have been projecting their insecurities and shortcomings onto you. You've been carrying their energies as if it were your own. So the healing work from that, from this separation, it's going to take some time, right? This energies here is basically, look, you're going to be at a crossroads. You can pick the old, if that is the road that you want to go down, but be warned, it's going to end up in a repeating cycle with that old connection. Or you could have something that's brand new that you've been calling in because you've been changing up your energies. And this individual is going to treat you completely opposite to what you've been accustomed to. So the best thing at this point in time for you to choose, Virgo, is yourself. And everything else will follow. Have you got anything else for Virgo Collective, please? Right, so we've got new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. You've been neglecting yourself or your family. It says, let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for you or your family. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? At some point in time, Virgo, that individual from your past coming back in, at some point that was actually a dream come true. Now that they are on the way and they're going to try and press your buttons, most of you are going to really appreciate how much healing you have done since that connection and how much you have actually changed. And first quarter moon, your commitment's being tested. It says, I'm committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort and you need to recommit to something or someone. Your commitment to yourself is being tested. And with the purples as well, your intuition is going to be absolutely pivotal to you throughout the month of July. For healing messages, please, for the Virgo Collective. Okay, I'll try that one more time. Healing, please, for the Virgo. Oh. Healing for Virgo Collective. Thank you. Hide Key's door. A knock on the door. Oh, Virgo. This is your past. It's coming back to haunt you, Virgo. Hide Key's door. It says, I know you wish to reach out and yet you hold back. I know you feel drawn to knock on this door and to see whether it will be answered this time, and yet you fear so much. You fear that it will not be answered, that the door or the face that appears beyond the door will not be to your liking. That if you enter, you may never return. I cannot put your fears to rest, for only you can do that, but I can tell you what I see. I see a spirit whose flame has flickered low, whose light is in danger of going out if it does not take the next step. For years you have passed this door, and many times you have found yourself here. You may even have knocked at the door only to flee like a terrified child before the door was opened to you. I say to you now, it is time. Reach out and knock at the door, and let whatever will be, be. Keia is a powerful wee dragon fae who dwells much of the time in the east. With the fear of dragons that was prevalent so much in the west, he stayed away, servicing those who respected what he brought with him, which was the possibilities of new beginnings and of chances taken and delight found. Now the times are changing, and at last Keia can spread his wonderful doorways between the worlds into the west and even beyond. These doors are between seasons, they're between worlds, between night and day, and are of transitions and chances. Now he wishes to bring you the chance for good fortune brought through brand new opportunities. Nervous about a new chance, feeling as though your comfort zone was far better than the unknown, longing to travel and to change, yet unwilling to do anything about it. Procrastinations and old habits are keeping you from reaching out and accepting what is being offered. You are ready. It is simply your nerves that are holding you back. Conditioned fears and internalized voices from the past. Reach out, take a hold of the handle, and be ready for the wonder of the unknown that lies beyond the door. The doors of perception are about to change forever. Work with astral travel, moving between dimensions, changing jobs, careers, applying for new positions, reaching out for friendships, going out of your comfort zone and exploring what lies beyond where you've never ventured before. Get ready for wonderful new opportunities. Yes, tests, challenges and changes, but how wondrous, adventurous and exciting that your life is about to become. You have nothing to fear except fear freezing your hand again. This time, knock on the door. Keia will be with you and knows that you're about to enter a magical realm, utterly different to what you have been told and how you imagined it to be. This is the real magic. So Virgo, see with that card, I get a strong impression here that for the most part you have been led to believe by this individual here, you've been led to believe that they're the best that you're going to get. That's the way that you deserve to be treated, this, that and the next, right? It's all bullshit. Completely. It's time for you to release their energy, their insecurities, their bad habits, whatevers. This individual, it's a bit like, well, it's a lot like Stockholm syndrome here that's been going on in your energies, Virgo. It's definitely time here for you to break free from whatever this is. Now, the weird thing is, for some of you, this is a physical person, and for others of you, this is a train of thought. Either way, there is definitely Stockholm syndrome here in your energies that is keeping you a prisoner from the future that you deserve, which is here. Okay, so to inject a little bit of light-hearted energies back into this read, I'll be finishing up with the Rebel deck. This is the deck that I use at the end of the reads at the start of every month, so they don't turn up mid-month, for example. It's very brutal, very to the point, and it's not ideal for anybody who is easily offended at swearing. So if you are sensitive to swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very, very much for watching. And for others of you, this deck, it works in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table that they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. Okay, so it's all still completely interchangeable. Right, so we've got money, make it rain. Winning, you've got a good thing going, don't ruin that shit. You need some fucking time alone and you know why. Don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. Avoid this individual if you can, for those where that is a physical person. Honestly, it's best to just completely avoid them. Fuck fear, it'll lie to your face. Fear is holding you back from taking up your brand new opportunities. Be fucking grateful, shit could be so much worse. Fuck, shit's about to get real. Yeah, you don't say. You need your people around you, and you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Virgo. Please like, share or subscribe if that has resonated for you, and thank you so much to those who have already supported my channel. I appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box below. So thank you again, Virgo. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.